ngaja ngija changme dunla tene Ladakh se tene pharmacy student nang tene medical assistant student related skalas nang yapong ngije dunla jalte in kazuk tene dang butka ne jak chik ni singulla tene thu pharmacy students nang tene medical assistant student mangpo jige tene press conference sals ka ve nang khoe tene khong nang gyut pe chi skalas duk da sal Ladakh se nang ko Ladakh pharmacy council setup micha ches nang tene butka ne Jammu Kashmir nang ko kazuk shik team shigot pin te teams po milu she jaste kazuk skala shiglusat te ka khoe Jipsal Molazats Nyampo tene Tiwagon nang po lanbo lan chalala ngaja principal secretary Dr. Pawan Kotwale office la diring sompin tene kho tispa tene kho Ladakh pharmacy council jente skola khone molara innang tene medical assistant student ka 2019 e batch pin nistong churgi batch pin te skola khong lanjik masal stiva onla nija onla te ju boshes khakchan chorara kazo ngata JNK Pharmacy Act 1998 po tene daksa Ladakh la Union Territory thop system bone te JNK Pharmacy Act po o daksa Central Pharmacy Act nang po replace somte no ka Central Pharmacy Act nangjin tene medical assistant gonla tene registration duba mano yani khwa license sang thoba mano kazo ngata ngane government na JNK nang ko jukse ngata I license thopches gon dubat pin Dr. Pawan Kotwal khongra te amola rakpen ki JNK na kazuk team shigyot pin te teams po daksa Central Pharmacy Act po lagu chaches bejaste te teams po JNK na kazuk shidulat pin te dulches mano zara inang tene JNK nang khoga tene medical assistant gonla tene pharmacy license po te zene khorang jungi government ka JNK government kazuk sha salpen te tangste no jora ke te daksa tene Ladakh se nang khoga te medical assistant student gonla ngal la kazuk schedule pen te dulches manok zate thakchat salara
tene diringa ikai onjesma majburan yong gosele UT testing na tarung swinga registration masong le chezene nga pharmacy council matches wajisele ngala JNK council yosene te through nga registration charok le somba daksa nga na chang council establish yot met pa nga bilkul registration ma chanok le te kana nga na job as ka mana nok le na other nga private sector na la student na chwa mana nok le tene yang issue jikle issue ngi zutle nga registration issue na nyampo medical assistant issue le medical assistant bo ngala ka ngala pharmacist le JNK na le somba I ngata medical assistant po ngala registration sonste kona shop phengen itnle tene daksa 2019 listing na UT giris tina tene central azedo ki pharmacy la registration chaman gotele tene time ga ngaya high authorities ga song UT administration ga song khoni ngaya dila satans ki chanok zon chang tena den time pusle 송바 daksa majburan diringa ika yongos yale dingi ga chamshi chugo na sangma kemes ga la shugan tugo nokle ine project kan kemes ga la shugan nokle baki nga SOP alongon machola nga tu ngi jumen kyong kyong spelle jazan daksa tugo sangma kyong stana public asafa chachon nga medicine dispensary aga tugo meche sam prom chet pele tene daksa I UT administration nga yale I medical assistant chamshi yot ton la registration tamez de dang I ngata Pawan Kotwal sabi interview nazrak le tene nga shok song le somba khoni mola rakke fresher la medical assistant fresher la centrally act hisabe ga chede du centrally act hisabe zer medical assistant relation cheches met yakle ta daksa nga to khutong sen le medical assistant la 2019 best week 2019 best week kan la already kon la complete so koni duk sut yakle further future veltas duk sut yakpa te nga chi fol nga men ko khona system jik change song yak nga te so shi jung na safar chama khosle tene nga tenna in ki nga registration bo naam sbe chen nga issue tang gosle within a 1 week to na nyambo medical assistant la I ngata central act na ko khonste registration cha goste te I ka nga protest shwa yongste le kasiju
daksa ngi je registration is kola mara kala le you daksa student pharmacist sam jigot no total ngata you safar chakan le
kamas kam lagbak mana ngira le karil samal tana lagbak 900 student jigot ke aram sut ke 900 jig mana approximately body ate sama yo dole 900 jig o ina yale ngira le B pharma yo M pharma yo kekle tene PhD scholar kekle diploma in pharmacy yo kekle medical assistant no samma safar son ration met bole chesan ration met si chur kana nga job je apply chongena mokle tore job je bingna ration go son man mandatory no zaruri lejina ta ko bing na jana ta beng ngena mo gale further nga nationally ka phingna nationally na nga without registration met chang chongena mokle ta nga dek pa ta nga self pin jena je nga self invite chon jena nga registration je go nga license ngala thobet pin taksa tong ban so license nga 3 sala bal mata mokle 송바 daksa ina kachi gyot kyakle thu kachi ngal la 2019 na shop nens kyak 송바 shop nen tu kyak shop nen te tarang 2019 na daksa because per year 1 lakh isn't ina zo dukan la rent tat karte teni sam shikaks pura unemployment ka kapso merale tena nga ism safar song te wajah se dringi kayo stan le kasi chu ngaya le ngaya easy protest po mane ngaya samki protest mutual song pa ngaya 2019 chap UT establish song pa na phala tene time ne phala ngaya starting jospin ngala ngati ka sample le pin le ka sample ngaya thukspin kon small ngaya last run le pin le ta unfortunately kon jung ja transfer song le song pa tane next yang sajik skos tene yang kon la yang te baren na semene te ka ngaya song ben le UT administration song ben le governor LG governor song ben le LG governor la song se ngaya memorandum transpin ngaya koni appointment masas le koni tena जिसके हाँ मुझे पता है जिकन मैं नया अपॉइंटमेंट तंग दिखचत मंगाया इशू जिक रेस्टोरेंट जत पिन डेमोक्रेसी इन पिन नया इशू जिक रेस्टोरेंट जत पिन बाकी फर्दर डायरेक्टर हेल्थ नि गाता एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी दक्षंगाता एमपी साबिंग स्कोद कोनि ngai इशू नि सर रखया कोनि त ट्वेन जरि सर एग्जाम गोट नि जुजुक जरा जरा
सफर सरुया ले दक्षा सकपा ngai ina 50% या above 50% jang loan nente mang posil kan yo dale loan nente sil pasang khone malap te time ga loan nin jane khone te samste chos kya ki sting ne further khona pharmacist ai chemist tangyan ya to khona government job chik thoben te ve kane khone izuk train hala samse chos kya gale but daksa sakpa ngai registration ma song ya na license ma song te thun ma suffer song to ya le daksa sakpa ngai jikshe suffer song te lo sum thal dik song te ya le ngai registration ma du bale
registration na a license for pharmacist fe something important no la ya society fe something important no pharmacist
ole ma khachan no ya le yu ngaya pharmacist tos gun med na public ta ve sang suffer chachen no le chemist ka ngata man tang cheno public azume gyona chemist ka yon pa la le te man tang kan do med na public ma suffer chachen no la registration no license po med na daksa sakpata renew ang ma chano ya le renew izu ang ma chano ya na phet por registration khorang madu bat kya ya le te madu bat pasang chemist sang mang ban chachen no ya le chemist sang ma pura ban chachen no la
so daksa ngata nga yot kane chemist ka chik shulkan do sang ma registration license gun yot no la
te guna khachi ga yot kya ya le khachi ga renew ang ma cha yot kya te nang shulte no la
so something risk no la kalta si
te ma sante risk no ya le te na ngai juwan ki administration la te guna ta pic chik zik stok zal sa de malap juwan
daga ngachang student sangmi ting na ngachang ami chok na thank you zara de ngachi gi issue को राइज भी फिला और ngachi की रजिस्ट्रेशन को जब से यूटी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन मतलब जेंट के ना सेपरेट सोच से ना देश तीन ngachang सफर बने छाना एक तो ngachang जॉब पिछले 11 साल से परमानेंट बेसिस पे कोई भी रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं हुआ है मतलब 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा भी नहीं हुए तो हम गवर्नमेंट से यही रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से यूटी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से कि जितना भी जल्दी हो सके हमारे रिक्वायरमेंट जल्दी करें मतलब आप देख सकते हैं कि जहाँ कहीं भी गाँव हो या शहर हो वहाँ पे फार्मासिस्ट का होना ज़रूरी है एक डॉक्टर अगर सर्जरी कर रहे हैं तो उसके साथ 2 फार्मासिस्ट होना ज़रूरी है और छानायांग आती जगह जैसे कि गांव एरिया जरे नती सब सेंटर योद उदुन सामी का अगर डॉक्टर योद में ना एज ए फार्मासिस्ट एक होना बिल्कुल ज़रूरी है छाना फार्मासिस्ट को पता होता है कि दवाई किसको कैसे देना है कैसे लेना है जरे छाना वहाँ पे एक तो नर्स ड्रग्स डिस्पेंस कर रहे हैं वो नहीं होना चाहिए छाना डॉक्टर यूटी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन तार गुजा छाना होता इतना इंश्योरेंस गोसित कि अच्छा कि विदिन 15 डेज सोच गया विदिन 1 मंथ सोचनों ये किंती रजिस्ट्रेशन छाचा जिन जरे ngacha insurance thopper goja ngacha na pata ki UT Ladakh adu ki PCI council met chana ek structural dan mafila time chacha jin ngacha accept bedo chana ngacha zerking ngacha request bidain jenkena embo ngacha attach ma bas lo sai center through ngacha ngacha PCI council through ngacha khon embo attach chu ngachi one time registration pu char gosta chana ngacha gami dena request jin jitna jaldi ho सके ngacha ki safar pe na ngacha khachik mental stress chena दुन साम फिना अच्छा रिक्वेस्ट इनकी अच्छा इन ना बाहर लेबिन तो और अच्छा जितना जल्दी हो सके रिक्वायरमेंट अच्छी फी मार बसते हैं इस मेमोरेंडम जितने भी सरकारी ऑफिस है संग में लगा सोचते हैं एमपी हो गया माती का मेडिकल प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी होना छाना खून शामिल लगता सोचते हैं एक बार नहीं 2 बार गए हम फिर वहाँ से कुछ अच्छा फीडबैक मौज है मतलब छाचा जिन जरे नया यहाँ अच्छा टाइम चता हमारे इंश्योरेंस तो कि 2 महीने में छाचा जिन 3 महीने में छाचा जिन 4 महीने में छाचा जिन 1.5 ngacha में स्थान मस्त छाचा जिन जरे ना ngacha पता हो हमें भी पता है सबको एजुकेटेड पर्सन है यहाँ पे तो ऑफिस है ही नहीं ऑफिस बनने में टाइम लगेगा वो अलग बात उसमें स्टाफ रखने के लिए और भी टाइम लगेगा छाना अच्छे जर्चाजिंग किंग अच्छा किसी स्टेट के साथ या सेंटर के साथ अटैच हो जाए, किसी यूटी गवर्नमेंट के साथ अटैच करके हमारा वन टाइम रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा दो, ताकि अच्छा अच्छी पर्सनल अपना बिजनेस खोल सकें या जॉब चिकमीन अच्छे अप्लाई बस अच्छा जितने अच्छे 4 साल डिग्री बसते हैं फार्मेसी छाना विदाउट रजिस्ट्रेशन अच्छा कोई गवर्नमेंट जॉब फिलहाल अच्छा अप्लाई बाय इंचस में छाना अच्छे बस यही रिक्वेस्ट है गवर्नमेंट से जितना जल्दी हो सके अच्छी प्रॉब्लम पर रिजॉल्व हो कोशिश बचा जाए
जुले सनेद्री हाला लेंगा संगमाई का दूसरे ngajak medical assistant changme yang B farm khong changma kya pahala lenga registration 2019 na phala kerena mandu dupchal man ozkan jig molsta UT Ladakh se tenenga ja changma kerena nga kya 2019 na new admission and kan in halale kalte I registration mod dupchal met pina ngaja admission mo chi asal ten halale nga ya ote ozkan yale tene khajan ngaja kerena ma problem a poche cha ngaje kalte kerena ina training mo lo ni se sabino palo sum jiang gordu halale training mo complete chala tene te soma sanga cha lo ji te na we sumpa then ispanga cha registration mandub na ka tonga chi man mise ko na mo kena na chuna so se no yale ote registration ga kirena kazuk solution ji phina phi
under the earlier Indian this J&K Pharmacy Act 2011 even the people who did not possess the pharmacy diploma or pharmacy related qualification, they were also registered under that act. So when that act got superseded, when the new UTs were created, the central act which is applicable all over the country, which is Indian Pharmacy Act 1948, that got implemented. So under that act, for getting registered as a pharmacist, you must possess a qualification pertaining to the pharmacy discipline. Then this question arose that these people who have already obtained the pharmacist license and some of them have obtained drug dispensing licenses from the controller of drugs and they are running the medicine shops. Now what would happen to them? Because certainly they will have to close their businesses. Then the government of India made an amendment in the act. They introduced an amendment called section 32C. So under 32C they said that the UTs should frame a pharmacy council fresh, and thereafter we give you a one-time concession. One-time concession is that the people who were earlier registered under the old act of J&K Act, they can be as a one-time exception, they can also be registered. The problem was that for the J&K, the date of 1 year started from say 31st October 2020. So they had 1 year from 31st October 2020 to 31st October 2021 to register those old cases which were earlier registered under the J&K Pharmacy Act. And for Ladakh, maybe I don't know by what reason, the cutoff date was January 2020. So that expired on 1st January 2021. So I joined here on in the month of April 2021. By that time, that particular concession for us had already exhausted. Now there are two issues. The pharmacists are of two types. One, which were earlier registered, for which the 32C has been introduced by the government of India. Second is those candidates who have freshly obtained the pharmacy diplomas and they are well qualified to get registered under the new act also, under the Government of India Act. Now for that we need to have a pharmacy council. So earlier we thought that let us approach the government of J&K, because we are a very small UT, so maybe the number of people would not be that much. So we approached the government of J&K that let us have a joint council. So whatever is the cost we will pay, and as you are doing it for your own people, earlier they were also part of the same area, so now you please register them also on our behalf and let us have a joint pharmacy council. That proposal did not mature. So after 4 or 5 months we didn't get any response. By that time the 31st October expired. So their period also expired. Now then we have to now frame our own pharmacy council. This has become a necessity. For this we recently have framed the Ladakh Pharmacy Council rules, which have been notified. I think today you can get a copy from the drug controller, he must have issued it. So Pharmacy Council rules have been notified. We will be constituting the Pharmacy Council, and then we will start registering the people who have the qualification as per the Indian Pharmacy Act. But still the issue of 32C will not get resolved. So for that we have approached the Government of India that this date, cut-off date, which was January 1st, 2020, in our case now this should be made January 1st, 2022, so that we get 1 full year to do this case. So that proposal has gone from the Law Department of the UT of Ladakh, and it is being pursued vigorously in the Government of India. And the moment we get that, by that time we will constitute our Pharmacy Council and we will register them, because we also are facing a crisis, because all these people who are running the medical shops and who are dispensing the drugs at this time, technically it is not legal because their licenses have expired. But we have a problem that if we close them, then there is no solution, public will suffer. So we understand the gravity of the situation. So I am very hopeful that the Pharmacy Council will get now within a days, maybe it gets constituted, and we are following up with the Government of India also to extend the date for us, because it was already given very less. So I am very hopeful that